Hey, if you're listening to this, editor, me, cut out like the first 3 minutes.
Take two.
All right, and then we're just gonna, I don't need to clap again. I was gonna clap again, but I don't need to.
No, that's fine.
Do your fucking research before the goddamn podcast. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We're running and gunning this episode, man.
Okay.
Bum, 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 do, ka, do, ka.
There we go. All right, guys. How we doing? Welcome to another episode of the Storyworks podcast. I am your host, Zach Gosen.
I'm your co-host, Andrew Hall.
And we are at episode 31. The Dirty 30s.
We're in them. Not physically, of course, mind you.
Not yet.
Not yet.
We're not in the raging 20s anymore. The roaring 20s.
Roaring 20s? No, we're about to hit like the Great Depression part of the roaring 20s.
You're not wrong. Today's topic does have a lot to do with depression.
When you're sad.
Negative emotions.
Yeah.
We're talking about Birdman.
It's me. I'm the Birdman. Not Harvey Birdman.
No.
Not the attorney at law.
We're not talking about the attorney, no. Not today, at least.
Aww. Maybe sometime.
We're talking about Michael Keaton.
Good old Batman himself.
The good old Batman. This role is just kind of like insane in general.
Yeah.
I don't know how Alejandro, the director, approached Michael Keaton with this role. I mean, it's blatantly obvious, right? I mean, it's just like
hey,
it's
I wrote
such
this
a
movie about you.
Yeah. I mean, come on, dude.
And then he was like, "Oh yeah, no, this is good. This is really good.
This is really good.
This is really good. I really like the character that you've written here.
I really like it.
Really like it. It kind of speaks to me in ways.
I can't feel what it is. I don't know exactly what it is. I can't put my
As
my
he's
finger on
talking
it.
in his own head, he hears Batman 89 telling him,
my god! Oh yeah, you should definitely.
You should definitely take this fucking movie. We're gonna get back on the market with this one.
Dude.
We're not done yet."
He's literally coming back as Batman 89 in the new Flash movie.
Yep. Life imitates art.
That's fucking funny, dude. That's actually really fucking funny. Michael Keaton, a beautiful man, a great man. We love him. Alejandro wrote that's a hyper realistic version of who not a washed up actor, but like an actor who is known for that kind of superhero portrayal.
Yeah.
How that can define their career and their life.
Very much so. Yeah.
And it's just like perfect. I mean,
no, it's really good. Like the delusions that you build up and like the resentment kind of for the thing that made you.
Yeah. It's kind of fucking crazy.
It's really cool.
There's so many angles in this movie, man. I mean, there's just so much going on, and it feels like it moves so fast because the way it was shot. I mean,
yeah, no. One of my favorite things about it was how, like the tracking shots were done, like following them around the theater.
Can you imagine?
But like, the tracking shots were done in a way that like was showing that time isn't relative.
Yeah,
in a way, it'll be, them dude walking away from a scene, and then he walks from that scene into like the actual like rehearsal of the play.
It took me a couple like the first 2 times that they threw that at you, I was like, "Damn, dude!"
I was like, "What is happening?"
This is kinda... Yeah, it does really just throw you around, and I feel like that really captures what it feels like to work on a production like that.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, you're just working and working and working to get that shit going, and it's like it's day and night. They're on Broadway, dude.
Yeah. Everything is like timed to the second.
And everything is so tense. Just, I don't know, man. I loved it. The movie sincerely hooks you within the first 5 minutes. Like,
Oh, yeah,
I
for
was
sure.
entirely entranced.
For sure.
It starts with Michael Keaton floating in the air, dude.
Man, it's just levitating.
He's on another fucking level. Now what it is, like those kind of shots where like things are floating and like he's defying the laws of nature. I'm still kind of wondering like where, like what the inspiration was for that. I really thought it was cool and it was really effective.
I think
but
it kind of goes to the whole like delusions of grandeur.
Okay,
You know
gotcha.
what I mean?
Yeah, no, I can see that. Just a heads up, we literally just watched this
We're
movie.
still decompressing it in our heads as we are recording.
The end, yeah, the ending has a lot. It's so tense. I'm still decompressing from it, and I'm still processing a lot of the messages because there was just so
absolutely
much packed in here, dude. So many just fantastic scenes, so many fantastic characters.
Yeah, no, they were all really good. Like all of the actors were phenomenal.
Fucking
Michael
amazing.
Keaton did really good. Edward Norton,
dude. Wow.
phenomenal. Zach Galifianakis was really good too.
He did so good, and I've never seen him in something like
so serious of a role.
Yeah, I mean, this is like this film can definitely be comedic, but it gets serious at points.
Like the
and
comedy,
he's a serious character.
The comedy moments in the movie are almost like black comedy moments. It's not like it's like morbid stuff that they're laughing about. Like, at the end of the movie, Zach Galifianakis is like laughing, and there's a character who's like, this is funny to you, and he's like, no, this is great, this is awesome.
Oh my god, yeah.
What just happened has like put us on the face of everything.
When it was definitely not something that's
he's like,
great.
We're going places, you and me. He's like, I can see the future.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's so like what happened was terrible, but like because how he's reacting to it, it's like black comedy.
Yeah. No, yeah, for sure. And it kind of speaks to his character a little bit and to Michael Keaton's character.
For sure.
Because they had those sides to them throughout the film, But Keaton's changing drastically towards the end of the story here, for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Dude like goes through the hero's journey or some shit, man.
Yeah, it's some kind
in his own head.
I was gonna say it's some kind of bastardized version of the hero's journey.
Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. Just great themes in this thing.
Oh, for sure. I like the father-daughter dynamic.
Yeah.
As well. Again, Edward Norton's character, just as a whole.
Holy shit, dude.
There's not a lot of like good people in this movie.
No. I mean, like a lot of the main characters we're dealing with are fucking horrendous. Yeah. Edward Norton's character is a scummy piece of fucking garbage, dude.
He's terrible, actually.
Oh, I hate him so much, but I also love to see him on screen.
Yeah,
because it was a great performance.
Edward Norton is just good, man.
And you just didn't expect what the fuck he was gonna do next.
No, absolutely not.
Wild character.
So, I mean, so is Michael Keaton's character.
Yeah, yeah, and their chemistry is great.
Oh, absolutely.
I love it.
The way they just like toxically fed off of each other in the movie.
The young pretentious theater actor versus the old action blockbuster movie star from the 90s
who's like trying to come into theater. You know what it kind of feels like? Almost it almost feels like Batista, like trying to transition from being like a WWE actor.
Oh wow!
Into being like a respected,
like,
dramatic actor.
I feel like Batista's
No, and
been-
Batista has done it for sure.
He's done it, most definitely. You know, I feel like there's some out there still struggling a little bit. Dwayne. Don't say it too loud. He'll kick the fucking door down, dude. I love to see Dwayne in a movie, man. I'm not going to lie, but you know what I mean. As far as getting cast for, like, range and not wearing a jungle outfit for 8 movies in a row. They just keep putting him in the jungle, dude. They're like, let's put him in the jungle. Give him a gray shirt and some pants. And he's going on an adventure. He's going on a jungle cruise.
He met a giant monkey.
What?
The movie Rampage.
Oh my God. I forgot about Rampage, dude.
Come on. How could you forget it? He played what do you mean? The character that he played is such a unique character. It's Dwayne Johnson in a gray t-shirt and khakis.
Jesus Christ.
I don't
Oh,
What do you mean? How could you forget that?
you're right. It was incredible.
Yeah, I am right.
It was Oscar worthy.
Yeah, it is. It was even.
What about the skyscraper movie? He's got to make the jump, man.
No matter how impossible it may seem.
He's so heavy. He's such a large amount of mass.
He's a rock.
He's a fucking rock. I feel like, yeah, Jesus Christ.
No hate on Dwayne, but like
No, sorry, we're just memeing a little bit.
yeah.
A little bit, just a couple
It's
memeing
just
lads.
come on. You know how it is.
Typecasting is a real thing. It happens.
It exists for sure.
Unfortunately. Give The Rock a serious role. I'd love to see it. Let's give him a chance. He doesn't have to be in the jungle.
Put him in like a psychological thriller.
I'd like to see that.
Have him be like
Are we writing this story? Is
have
that
him
what's
be like a
happening?
grizzled on the outs detective
I'm gonna start taking notes.
who's like investigating like a series of like combined arson child murders.
Okay, crispy bods.
Yeah. And yeah, he's detecting it.
All right.
And then
He wakes
you
up
know,
screaming every night.
He wakes up screaming. He's talking to the families of the victims.
He cries.
He's crying to them while he promises that he will never let another child fall to the same thing. And then that night, another attack happens.
He says, I can't stop smelling it.
I can't stop crying.
All right.
Every day I wake up.
Every day I wake up. Yo, so
Anyway,
don't
so-
steal our idea. That's
No, come on.
copywritten.
That's an intellectual property. You can't take that.
This is IP. You didn't hear it here.
It's proprietary.
If you're watching this, you're actually agreeing to
This
an
is a
NDA.
Yeah, this is a verbal contract.
Well, you can't talk about it. We're gonna make a lot of money from this.
Hit me up, Dwayne, personally.
All right, Jesus
DM
Christ. How did we get here? How did we get on Dwayne?
So
We talked
I
about
said,
Batista.
Yeah, no, because I said that like Birdman is kind of like how he is.
Gotcha.
Made me
Right.
think of like Batista transitioning from WWE wrestler to like drama actor.
Yes.
And then we
Okay.
transitioned from that into The Rock.
The bridge exists. You know, we got there on a
There's
logical
degrees
train
of
thought.
separation.
Right.
It's fine.
There's layers. There's layers.
It's fine. Like ogres.
Ogres have
We're not.
layers.
It's not happening. It's not. We're not. It's not a Shrek tangent. Not
Onions
this
have
time.
layers.
Not this time.
Birdman has layers.
Birdman has layers.
Oh my God. He did so good in that like performance though, of just being so unsure but yet so
Yeah.
confident that this is what he needs. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just absolute crisis mode.
No, the dude is literally. Yeah, the whole movie is a midlife crisis for this dude.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Throws everything he has at this thing.
Yeah. Yeah. He throws all his money at it. Throws all his friends' money at it.
Yeah, dude. And honestly, I'm gonna just go ahead right here and say, spoiler warning. We're gonna talk
We're
about
going
it.
in. We're going in.
Fucking see this movie.
Go watch it. I didn't get to shill for it.
Yeah, where can you
So, I
watch
mean,
it, dude?
Oh, I don't know. Where can you watch anything that we watch on this fucking podcast show? HBO Max. Give me a fucking subscription permanently, please. I'm begging you.
Say the name 5 more times.
HBO Max, HBO Max, HBO Max, HBO Max, HBO Max.
Now they have to.
You're contractually obligated.
This is a verbal contract to anybody
To anyone
out there.
Anybody. You have to give me a free HBO Max subscription.
If somebody
for
would
life.
like to donate on behalf of HBO Max,
hit me up.
we can just keep doing this podcast.
Yeah.
It's just an HBO Max podcast.
It's-
No, we need actual HBO to contact us for that one. Okay. But here we are.
Anyway, yeah, Birdman.
Watch this shit on HBO Max.
Check it out.
It won 2 Oscars for a reason. This did win Best Screenplay and Best Picture.
That's really cool because I didn't even know about it until you mentioned it to me like a couple of months ago.
Yeah. I wasn't following the Oscars at the time. Really.
I don't think I was either.
But it caught my interest because I knew it thematically had to do with like the Keaton Batman kind of relationship.
Yeah.
Never got around to it until I was recently I had rewatched Batman '89.
Yeah.
And then Birdman kind of popped into my head, and I thought these would be great because it's
Just to combine
it's just
them.
perfect. It's perfect.
I think Birdman is just like an alternate universe sequel to Batman '89.
It fucking is, dude. It's like the
it's
meta sequel.
It's literally they just couldn't use Batman, so they made him Birdman.
Yeah, dude. Birdman's real gritty, dude.
Yeah. And speaking of like licensing,
Yeah.
the end of the movie when they show the fucking like there's like the drummer, like the drum line going, and then they have like performers on stage, and you see like Spider-Man and Bumblebee
Tony Stark
and
you see Iron Man.
you see all of these like licensed characters, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, what?
That had me fucked up for a
Like,
second.
how do you not have Batman in this?
Yeah, like they're just I don't know. They're like Batman wasn't here. It's just a Birdman. Yeah. It's Universe B, dude.
Literally.
Yeah. I really liked that scene. Did that happen after he capped himself?
Yes. Because that happens, and then everybody's like, oh, yeah.
Great job.
Oh, my God.
It's like the Menu, but reversed audience expectations versus performer expectations.
Yeah, exactly,
Like,
yeah.
The audience is like, oh, shit, that's hard.
Yeah, that happens, and then they all leave, and then it shows, like, this, like, dream sequence of
Yeah.
like performers on stage, and then it shows like a meteor flying through the sky, and then he wakes up.
You made a good connection with that, too. The meteor falling.
Yeah, at the beginning of the movie and at the end of the movie, well, the climax of the film, I should
Mhm.
say, they show a scene of a like meteorite or something along the lines hurtling through the sky, just burning.
Yeah.
And I interpreted that to be like emblematic of himself burning out.
Yeah, I didn't really think of that. I was just like, all right.
You know, because he's washed up. He's trying one last time to get himself into the limelight, or he's gonna burn. He's putting everything that he has into it. He's gonna burn up if it doesn't work.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, even at the beginning, when Birdman is talking to him, he's like, how did we get here
Yeah,
in this shithole?
yeah.
So it's like he's got his own inner like
turmoil about
turmoil, regret, probably just the feeling of, he's fighting with the feeling of just Birdman's like, make another
it. Make
Birdman.
another Birdman. We can
another
make Birdman 4. And then there's the Japanese interviewer who's like,
Yeah.
Birdman 4?
Yeah.
You're making Birdman 4?
I love that interview scene because he's so frazzled and he just doesn't know how to respond correctly.
Yeah.
He's like, wait, what?
What is happening?
He's like, no, this is why I said no to Birdman 4. But Birdman 4?
What does the one lady say? to him. She's like, "Is it true that?" I can't remember, but it's like something incredibly out of pocket.
Okay.
I think it's like, are you using like bull testosterone to like make your skin look younger or something like that?
Yeah. No. Yes. And
he's like what the
"No."
he's like, where did you hear that? And she's like, oh, on Twitter from user like prolapsed fate 782.
Yeah. Right.
He's like, what
the fuck
No.
are you talking about?
No, I never did that. And she's like, great, I'm gonna put down that you're denying the allegations.
Allegations.
And he's like, whoa, hold on, that's
Yeah.
not just, I have no comment.
Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, I love the chaos of that. The chaos of the whole movie.
Yeah,
When he goes to his first scene.
dude.
Oh my God, dude. I can't remember the name of the
Ralph.
actor. Ralph. Oh, Jesus.
Good old Ralph, man. Was that too much?
That was too much.
That was too much. I can tell by the look on
you.
your face, man. I'm trying to give you a range.
And then Mikey.
And then he's
he
like,
gets
I
up
did that.
immediately. Yeah.
He's like, I did that.
Oh my fucking God. dude.
Tells Zach Galifianakis, he's like, that wasn't an accident.
I just love that Zac and Galifianakis is immediately like, hey, where the fuck are you going? Because it happens and he gets up and he's like,
Yeah, he just walks away.
just walking away quickly. And he's like, oh, no, I made that happen.
He's like, what?
Keep it a closed deal. Like,
Keep
it didn't happen.
Keep it safe.
Yeah, right. Shit didn't happen.
It's not real. It's not real.
He's going to sue the fuck out of us.
Get rid of it. Make it disappear.
And then fucking Eddie Nort comes in.
Good old Ed.
Fucking Mike. Oh my God, he's such a dick.
He's Leslie's wife or Leslie's husband, I think her name is.
Or partner. I don't know if they're like together, but I think they were like I don't think they're married.
I was gonna say I know they're together because she kicks him out.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's like, oh yeah, he can come in and do the role.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He wants to.
I like when he's like asking who's available.
Yeah.
And they're just listing celebrities. Oh no, they're doing this. No, he's lined up for the next Avengers
He's like, yeah,
movie.
get me Jeremy Renner. And he's like,
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
It's like, come on, Jeremy Renner. He was in this movie and he was in this movie. And he's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, no, he's an Avenger too. And he's like, they made him a fucking Avenger. What the fuck?
That's so fucking funny, dude. I love it. And it's so funny because he's in the MCU now. It's so good. So fucking good. I love the way that the set is designed. I like
the theater set or just like the whole
well, the whole thing, man. Like I didn't get to research how they did this, so I'm like, they gotta be on a soundstage, right?
I mean, they could
For
have
most of the theater at least.
I was gonna say that maybe they shot that in like an actual theater.
And then maybe because
Like,
I
then
was
they
also looking
followed-
for where it was cutting.
Well,
you know what I mean?
because that was the whole thing is they did those long cuts.
Yeah. There's just places where you have to stitch it together. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's usually when they go into a dark area
Yeah.
and the exposure
Drops.
and then they go
Yeah.
through a door and then it's a new scene.
But yeah, I thought, to me it looked like they shot it in a theater.
Yeah.
And like they would walk from like the artist or the actor's dressing room or whatever
Yeah.
through the hallways down into the stage proper.
And can you imagine the work that the dude pulling focus was doing for this movie?
There's no way.
I mean,
dude.
just
And
everybody.
He's constantly following them. Like when
Yeah.
they're like, even when they're doing like the transitions from like walking from inside to outside, like when the two main characters are, or not the two main characters, but Michael Keaton and Edward Norton are walking down through the street, like in the daytime.
Yeah.
And the camera is like following them as they're walking. First, it's behind, like it's ahead of them,
Yeah.
like leading them, and then it goes past that drummer.
Yeah, I
And
remember
then
that. Yeah.
once it pans past them and it comes back, the camera is now following them.
Yes.
And I was just like, that's impressive.
Yeah. No, they kind of blew me away this whole time, man. just actors having to hit every mark perfectly, focus, camera movement,
Yeah.
lighting, the need to remove furniture so the cameraman can get to the right.
Where he needs to
So
be.
there's people working outside of that frame that whole time.
Oh,
dude.
yeah, for
and
sure.
I just can't. It hurts my head
Just to
try and
even
think of that as a
consider.
director. Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit's insane. So
I mean,
it's
it's
saying,
the same dude who did The Revenant, right?
yeah.
So it's like
yeah,
huge,
these giant long shots.
big long shots,
Yeah.
and like he puts in the effort to make sure that the camera can be exactly where it needs to be.
Yeah, like how we discussed in our original episode, he the first 5 hours of the day they spent just rehearsing until golden hour hit.
And
That
then they were
perfect
like, all right, we got to
sunlight.
go now,
Time to get this in one take. It's
Yeah.
fucking that's
or we got to wait until tomorrow.
Oh, talk about a fucking experience. So both of those movies very, very what do you say? Just challenging.
Yeah.
Just challenging
Difficult to
experiences. But like totally worth it for the end result. I mean, it
Yeah.
adds a whole nother layer to the movie. Ogres have layers, Birdman has layers.
Got him.
It's fucking good, man.
Oh, absolutely, dude. I loved this movie. Like the relationship between what's his name? It starts with an R. Michael Keaton's character's name.
Dude, yeah. I was looking up the
it's
cast,
like
and
not
it's
a-
just Birdman on his
Nice.
fucking...
It's because his name is not something that is common.
Yeah, it starts with an R.
Um,
Birdman name?
but him and his daughter. That's not the
That's
right
fucking
Birdman.
hilarious. It's a rapper, dude.
Here, I got you. But yeah, like the relationship between him and his daughter was like really good, and how
Dude, yeah.
they like fed off of each other in negative ways, but they also
Yeah.
were like kind of craving each other's in the life. You know what I mean?
That's how it was the whole movie, and you finally get that payoff.
His
at
name's
the end.
Reagan, by the way.
Riggin. That's what it is. Yeah. It's a weird one. It's unique, though. I like it.
But yeah, like him and his daughter Sam,
Yeah.
just have a pretty combative relationship.
Very much
Pretty
so.
much the whole movie, but it's because
Emma
he
Stone
wasn't-
did fantastic
Yeah,
as well.
his daughter's Emma Stone, so like
You know it's going to be good. She's great actress.
we love Emma Stone. I love Emma Stone. Cue Jim Carrey.
Are you watching Emma Stone? Oh, my God,
the,
dude.
the fucking Jim Carrey I love you video.
I forgot that fucking existed. Oh, my God.
But no, she did phenomenal. Her character was like she just got out of like rehab.
Yeah. Just trying to get
Her
a
dad
job.
was never there. Like he was very absent throughout her life.
He was filming Birdman, dude. 1 through 3.
Doing all the Birdman movies, man. Getting that fat stacks. Getting that clout. And they made Birdman 3 and everybody fucking hated it.
No more Birdman.
No more Birdman. But yeah, so like he kind of is trying to keep an eye on her and make sure she's sober and everything, but she very much is still acting out in
Oh, yeah.
ways that are not exactly healthy.
Oh, yeah.
He catches her smoking pot, but then like he yells at her for it, but then immediately lights the joint himself and hits it like twice.
Very, very...
Very
telling of their
parental, very
relationship.
parental of him.
Yeah, for real, dude. That's an amazing scene, by the way. Like,
yeah.
that whole interaction. She unloads everything on him.
Yeah.
And I thought that she was going to say sorry because, I mean, her acting was fantastic. She didn't say sorry, but you saw it in her face.
Yes,
100%.
Right after she said it, you could see like the emotion welling up.
It was amazing. It was great.
She was like, "I said too much,"
yeah, yeah,
and then she says, "Dad," and he just,
yeah.
and then she just leaves. She's
She
like,
walks
"All
out and
right."
he's like, I'll take that. I was like, yep, that seems about right. I was so upset when her character started flirting with fucking Mike.
Well, and that's another thing that I was kind of leaning on when I said that, like, she's acting out in dangerous ways.
Yeah, for sure. Because he's not a good guy. He's not a good guy.
There's that, but also he constantly finds her on the roof where she's like
Yeah,
dangling over the edge of the building
that like high
because
sensation.
she wants the adrenaline rush because that's the closest she can get to a drug.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, she's definitely struggling through because she does go to rehab too during one of the time skips. Like they talk about, she's just getting back from rehab.
Yeah.
His wife,
his
ex-wife in the movie. Oh my god, dude.
Sylvia.
Amy Ryan, and I think I'm correct in this. The last time I saw her was in The Office.
Was she in The Office?
I'm pretty sure she's in The Office in the later seasons.
Hmm.
And that's the only thing I've seen her in. She
was in The Office. Holly Flax.
Fucking Holly. Yep.
I don't know her from anything I've seen.
Yeah, that's all I've seen her in. So to see her in this,
she was in The Wire,
great.
which I've heard is like really good.
Yeah. Should we watch The Wire?
Would you believe me if I told you it was on HBO Max?
Free. Subscription.
Because I mean that was an HBO original.
It was, yeah.
Back in the before times of no streaming services.
Back in the before times,
when you had to when you would call and say, "Hey, I want to pay $30 a month to have like 4 extra channels."
Yeah, just run movies all day. These are the before times. Now we have cable too.
Cable.
Yeah, right.
If cable's so great, why didn't they make a cable too?
Psych.
Uh-oh.
Oops. All subscription services.
Oh God.
Yeah, Amy Ryan did great. She was really she worried about Riggins.
Yeah, no,
Riggin. Yeah.
She played the role of a ex-wife who still cares. Like that ex who like you know that it can never happen again, but you still hold that person in your heart.
Right, and you want to see them doing well
Yeah.
for themselves. And she's just watching him not do well for himself at all.
Yeah,
and you can
she's
see
like,
that.
you got to do stuff for your daughter, man.
Yeah, at the same time, she's also like, yeah, no, why don't you get involved? And it was interesting because that moment when he tries to say, hey, you know what, you're doing really good. And then
she
just
like brushes it off. Yeah, she brushes it off, and then she's trying to get rid of him.
Yeah, for sure.
And then he's like, what's that smell? Dude,
He knew.
She threw it in a jar of peanut butter.
Yeah, dude. She heard the footsteps.
That's kind of hilarious.
Rest in peace, that PB, dude.
Bro, you're not trying to get fucking edible high off of some PB Sammys?
Yeah, dude. I actually throw all my roaches in a jar of peanut butter.
Shake it up, put it in a microwave for like 20 seconds, reactivate the THC, and
what happens to the peanut butter when you do that?
So I mean, I worked in a place that I won't name for now. That had a dessert option, I guess you could say.
Dessert.
Where they would put peanut butter. They would put a jar of peanut butter in the microwave for like 30 seconds.
Oh.
And then spread it onto a dough.
Oh, okay.
With jelly on it.
Mm-hmm.
Almost like a little bit of a pizza, almost like a little bit of a peanut butter jelly pizza.
Yeah. Right.
And then they would just put that in the oven and cook it.
Did they put the plastic in the microwave?
No. Well, yeah, the plastic would go in the microwave. Yeah. No, they would stick a jar of Jif in the microwave.
All right.
It gets like fucking liquidy, dude. It's kind of gross.
Oh no. we don't do that.
It's kind of gross.
We don't do that.
But anyway, yeah, that's all you have to do. You just microwave it for 30 seconds with 45 roaches in there.
It's got to be 45. That's just
That's
the right
blend.
number.
Yeah, no, that's the blend.
That's the
Too little and you
blend.
don't get enough. Too much and you die.
Gee, and you die. We walk a very fine line in this world. Holy shit. I really, one of my favorite things I think I have to say about it is also Riggins' relationship with Mike.
Yeah.
Because the way that they fucking come together, and it's like, just that younger, fresher talent versus the older.
Yes. Very much
And
so.
literally, it felt so good when Riggins punched him in the mouth. Like, I was
Yes.
so happy about that.
Dude, he
didn't talk
stole
about
his
the
whole
bed
story.
scene. Yeah, that was fucked up. I hated that. And he like scoffed at his story when
Yeah.
he told it. Because they have this weird, like almost jealousy, admiration about each other as well, I feel like.
Yeah. Like Mike thinks that Riggin is like he respects him as like an actor, like a movie actor.
Movie actor.
But he's like, you're not a theater actor. You're not me.
Yeah. He said, this is my
He
town.
said, you're just coming in here trying to make yourself feel better.
Jesus.
When I go out onto the stage, I put everything out there.
Yeah.
And yeah, he does.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Speaking of, Naomi Watts' character was fucking great. Leslie.
Yeah.
I loved her a lot.
Absolutely.
I
yeah.
felt really bad for her.
Me too. That scene was terrible. I was gonna bring that up, dude. I was like,
Yeah.
fucking, oh, stop. Like,
Cool,
he's
you're gonna,
bad.
You're gonna rape a woman in front of an audience.
Like, he's a fucking freak, dude.
She's like, what? You couldn't get it up for 6 months, and then you try to fuck me in front of 800 people?
It's because everything. I am truth on the stage. When he's getting drunk,
I gotta really be feeling it. Yeah, he's drinking
the first
gin.
preview that they have, and he fucks it entirely. Oh, this movie's a roller coaster with this production, dude. It's
good.
It's wild.
It's really good.
It is. The fucking underwear scene where he comes in the aisle and he's still fucking
He
doing
does the whole
thing.
performance with a finger gun.
Oh my God, that was wild.
And everybody was like, that was really weird, but I think people dug it.
Yeah, right. And just, dude, the whole theme of the play is like exactly what he's struggling with.
Yes. Why do I always have to beg to be loved?
Yeah. And he just, he's like chasing that admiration again.
It's like no wonder he is like doing an adaptation of this book.
Yeah. And I love that part about it too. They're like, nobody's going to want to watch this. The fucking critic scene, dude.
Fuck that critic.
She sucked.
She said, I'm going to kill your play, and I haven't even gone to any of the previews. I'm not even going to go see it on opening night, and I'm going to write the fucking worst review ever. And I'm going to get you fucking kicked out because that stage should be used for better plays than what you're fucking doing, you piece of shit.
She puts him in the dirt, dude, for a second. But I thought he came back pretty good. He came back pretty good.
Oh,
what do you got here, huh?
Oh,
what do you got
just
here,
in a
paper?
This is just a label. Oh, look here, we got another label. These are just your opinions. That's like your opinion, man.
That's like your opinion, man. I'm a fucking actor.
Yeah.
What did you work for? Speaking of acting capabilities, the scene, it's like when they have the fight, forgot to bring that up, when he pins him up and he starts talking about his like alcoholic father and shit.
Yeah,
and he
he's
breaks
like
down.
crying.
I was like, oh, he's having a break. And then he's
like, ha ha ha.
Yeah, he's like, I can act, you fucking dickhead.
I can lie too, bitch.
Oh my God. I loved it. Michael Keaton really
he's really good.
This is like
yeah,
best performance I've seen.
Yeah, for sure.
So
because I mean, I think the last time that I saw Michael Keaton in a movie was fucking Spider-Man.
Yeah. Did you? I liked the Vulture.
I liked Vulture and Spider-Man.
Yeah,
but it's also it's a Marvel movie. you can only get like so serious with a Marvel movie.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially when like you're the antagonist to a character who is just quipping on you the entire time.
What up, you little bitch?
Oh, look at me. I'm Spider-Man. I don't know what Empire Strikes Back is.
Oh man, that is Homecoming. Do love Homecoming.
Oh yeah, no, I love
We like Tom
Homecoming,
Holland
and I like
Spider-Man.
Tom Holland Spider-Man, but if you're wanting like a legitimately like powerful performance from Michael Keaton,
Yeah.
it's Birdman all the way, dude.
Birdman.
Actually, I lied. It's his appearance in Morbius.
Son of a bitch, dude. I forgot that was a fucking thing. I don't even know what's real in that movie because I'm not gonna. I don't know if I can really get into Morbid time, my dude.
Jared Leto is sad. He's crying. He's gonna send a severed pig's head to your front door.
Oh, dude, stop! No, he's gonna go back into Joker mode.
Yeah, he's gonna get
fuck.
damaged tattooed on his forehead in real life.
Please stop the grills.
And then he's gonna make another like 30 Seconds to Mars song, and then he's gonna send you like a recording to your door that is just him going, ah, 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 ah.
Oh my god, dude, no. Joker gang.
Not Joker gang. But yeah, no, Birdman is like Michael Keaton's like best role that I've seen him in so far. For sure. 100%.
Oh my god.
That was violent. That was a violent one. He's dying. He's dying live on air. Oh, look, just a little. There's a little tiny guy.
I feel like there's a cock in my throat.
Oof, 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 oof.
Oh, okay. After nearly dying for the 8th time in my life.
Also, but no, I loved how like she was like, oh, to bring it back to Birdman.
Yeah.
The critic was like, oh, I'm gonna kill your fucking movie. It doesn't matter. Blah,
That's
blah,
the
blah.
scene that we're talking about.
And then it goes to like the opening night, and the first act ends, and everybody is like, holy shit, this is so fucking good.
Yeah, I was really happy to see that there's like actual well reception.
Everybody was like, oh my god, this is phenomenal. I really like is the second act gonna be as good as the first act?
Yeah. You can just hear people gathering outside.
And then it was.
Dude, yeah. So I thought he was going to like kill himself like 3 times in this movie.
Yeah, when he jumps off the roof.
Yeah, I thought that was like credits. Is that how this shit ends? And then definitely when he fucking shot himself, I was like,
yeah.
oh my god.
And then when he jumps out of the window.
Yeah. The end is very, very open.
The whole movie.
Like I'm still processing
No,
the
yeah,
end.
the whole movie is very vague about what are and what aren't his delusions.
Yeah, because by
'Cause-
the end of it, he's fucking lost it, man.
Well, yeah, because I mean, like, it opens up with him levitating and moving things around.
Yeah.
When he he has the fight with his daughter and she leaves, he spins the one case around with his mind or whatever.
Yeah,
right when he
right.
lights the joint. And then he's up on he gets drunk and then wakes up and then imagines himself levitating up to the roof.
Yeah.
And then he's up on the roof.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh my god, you're gonna jump. Don't jump.
And it's like Birdman is just narrating this like
Yep.
comeback of Birdman in his head, and like it's
And
fun.
the lady who's like on the rooftop of the other building across the street, she's like, is this real or is this for a movie?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
he's like, a movie.
yeah.
And she's just like, you all fucking suck.
My God, dude.
All you types are fucking dickheads. And then the one dude comes up and is like, hey man, are you okay?
Yeah, yeah.
And then he just fucking sprints off and starts flying through the city.
I know where I have to go. I was like, he died. He's dead.
Well, and then it cuts to him, he lands
Yeah.
in front of the theater and he walks inside, and then it cuts to the fucking taxi driver who's also right there, who's
Hey.
like, hey, he didn't
Yeah.
pay. He didn't pay.
So he's just absolutely delusional at this point. Like,
Yeah.
this is the height of a manic.
Well, and then he
episode.
has like the breakdown moment when he
Yeah.
starts destroying everything in his
He
room.
fucking wrecks it.
He's
yeah.
like thinking that he's moving everything with his mind.
It's nuts.
And then by the time Zach Galifianakis walks into the room,
Yeah.
it cuts back to him, and he's like destroying things with his hands now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, fucking wild, dude. It's so good. It's just so good.
It really was like phenomenal.
The fucking end, like they definitely made him look like he was Birdman with his like face wrappings.
Yeah.
When he's
Yep.
not dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when he looks in the mirror and he's like taking them off.
Yeah. So what do you feel about the ending? Like what do you how do you feel about it?
It's very like open to interpretation,
Yeah.
I suppose. I like I'm not sure if it's like a hopeful or happy ending,
I don't know.
because like he's kind of being validated for his actions, which are like not necessarily good.
See, that's not good, and I don't think he wasn't really excited by that anymore.
No.
Because Zach Galifianakis was saying, like, yeah, you're on the map. This is great.
And he was just
he's
like,
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is what I wanted. Very unsure, you know?
Yeah, so I don't know like what, because I mean the whole movie he's being told by his ex-wife to like, hey, be a dad to your daughter.
Yeah. He even sells the house.
Yeah,
that
he's
she
like,
was
oh yeah,
supposed to have.
I need to refinance the house that we were gonna give to her.
That's fucked up.
So I feel like the message of the movie is that like this form of like ideation obsession
Yeah.
where like you need the approval of the masses. You need to
Yeah.
feel like you're, above it all,
Right.
is toxic and like damaging to people, I think, is the message.
I totally get that. And that ego.
Yeah.
So that when you say be above it all, that makes me think, like, so what, he goes over to the window
And then he like,
after denouncing Birdman, saying bye-bye and
yeah,
fuck
off.
you.
Yeah, bye-bye, fuck you.
He goes over to the window, he looks at some actual birds flying in the sky,
Yes.
opens it up, and you for the first time you just hear bird chirping, not you fucking
Yeah.
pathetic
Yeah.
worm. Like,
We were gods once.
yeah, we were kings once.
We were birds once. Can we be birds twice?
Can we be birds twice? So he takes that in for a moment, just the sound of the birds chirping, and I think he cracks a little bit of a smile, or there's just some
it's
kind
like
of brevity.
Yeah, it's like he's getting a breath of fresh air for the first time in decades.
Yeah.
Because the scene of him, and you mentioned it when we finished watching it earlier. The transition from him waking up, or the shot in the room starts, and it's so warm
Yeah.
and yellow, and
Yes.
because his family's there and his best friend's there, and they're all talking to him.
And you finally get that moment with his daughter where they actually connect.
Yeah, and she's like, "Oh, well, I'm gonna go get some." She's like, "Here are these flowers. These are the flowers that you wanted me to get at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I finally got them for you." And he's like, "I can't fucking smell them."
Yeah. He's laughing while he says it too.
Yeah, he's like, "Can you believe it?" And she's like, "Oh, well, I'm gonna go get a vase. I'm gonna go get a pot to put them in, like to put water in."
Yeah.
And while she's gone, he gets up and walks into the bathroom, takes his bandages off, sees Birdman,
his new nose.
His
'cause he
Owen Wilson nose.
shot his nose off.
Yeah, because he fucking brought a real gun to set.
I was fucked up. I was like, okay, this is where we're going. He
Dude's
was
on
like,
his Alec
clip.
Baldwin shit. I just destroyed him.
That shit's wild.
Yeah.
But for real, man,
But
he
no, like-
loaded a whole goddamn magazine up.
Yeah. And then he pointed it at people.
Yeah, like
I mean,
his
they
actors
like
and stuff.
Zach Galifianakis says to him, he's like, "You're gonna get hit with a brandishing a firearm charge. There's no avoiding that.
Yeah. Yep.
But we're going places, baby."
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, it's just a little thing. No,
That's
don't
fine.
worry about it.
That's fine. Don't even. It's no problem.
God.
But yeah, so he takes the bandages off, and then he sees Birdman. He says, "Bye bye, fuck you." And when he walks back out into the hospital room, it's cold.
It's just super blue. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like really blue.
Yeah. For sure.
And then he walks over to the window and he opens it up, and he like
Yeah.
has like one of those moments.
Yeah. Just
Sees
taking it in.
sees the birds, and then he jumps out.
But it's like, so there's sirens at the bottom.
Yeah,
And
you
then
hear sirens.
His daughter comes in and she looks down and it's like she doesn't see him. And then,
and then
she looks
up, and then she smiles.
Yeah. And then even while the credits are rolling, we notice that you can hear.
During like over like because the entire movie.
We didn't even mention the score. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a drum beat going, and I think the drum beat kind of comes up whenever Birdman is like coming out to talk.
Gotcha.
usually.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like most of the time they show it. I think the only time they don't really have, or rather, the drum beat comes out when he's going through like an episode, kind of.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. With
Where he's having
it really
like an
goes with his
emotional-
emotions.
Yeah. Because he does it when he's talking with Mike on the street, and you
Yeah.
see the drum line. When he's walking from his dressing room to the stage, he walks. I thought it was very weird that there was just a man in the hallway playing drums.
Yeah, I felt like that.
So I
was
think
just
that
an
was kind of
artistic
like
decision.
a hallucination of
Yeah,
sorts.
Yeah.
So I think the drums kind of represent his psyche,
Yeah.
kind of. Especially when like it starts to get like extremely frantic.
That like at the end when he's out the window, it's
Yeah.
like, and it's coming in pulses at the
Yep.
end almost. It's
Yeah.
pretty wild. Incredible score. Yeah, I've never really heard a score utilized like that. It's
Yeah,
just
for sure. And it definitely
keeps the
makes
movie
you, and
rolling.
it makes you think too.
Yeah.
It makes you think about what the score means,
exactly
how
Yeah,
it impacts, like how important it is to the characters.
for sure, for sure.
But yeah, I don't know how the ending is.
Well,
like what?
I say you mentioned above it all. If he's like metaphorically
Above it all.
up there and above it all as she's looking up at him and he's above it all, but you
Yeah.
don't see you don't see where he is.
Where
you don't
he
see what
is, yeah.
happened.
It's
Did he jump out the window? Did he kill himself?
Yeah.
And is that
that him
at the end of his
getting-
journey, or
Yeah.
is it just really metaphorical at the end to where it took him to get to that point to be above it all?
Yeah.
To where he's like,
I've
I've
done
done what I need to do.
Yeah. I think that, and that's a more hopeful
I try to be,
ending.
I wanted him to be a better person. Because you get protagonists like this in stories where they're like deeply flawed,
Yeah.
but you also want them,
them to be
overcome
better,
it,
yeah.
much like Uncut Gems, Adam Sandler's character.
Yeah. See, I still have not seen Uncut Gems.
Just a good example of a piece of shit that like shows emotion and like you can tell that there's something up.
Yeah.
Doesn't scratch the surface as much in that movie, but they still
It's
are
there,
just
yeah.
it's something that they're just struggling with.
I saw not to take away from your point, but I
Yeah.
saw a fucking post the other day that was like, the enters a room, says something, refuses to elaborate,
Yeah.
leaves. I saw one of those that was like, be Adam Sandler,
Oh God, yeah.
make like shitty movies for 20 years.
Yeah.
Make
yeah.
make one movie where you're like actually acting.
Right.
go right back to making shitty movies, refuse to elaborate.
Yep. He's got the strat, man. He does.
It's kind of wild.
And he's right back to it now. He's got another movie coming up with the Safdie brothers, though. Same
Does he?
directors.
Okay.
So maybe we'll get a little more,
Little more.
a little more out of him, you know?
That's exciting.
Get a
That's
little
exciting.
inspiration.
But yeah, I really I like, but also hate
Mm-hmm.
how open the ending is.
Me too, because you want to know his status.
Yeah, I just want to know, is he
gone through
is
so
he
much.
is he just, a pancake on the ground, or is
Yeah.
he, a bigger man than he was at the start of the film?
That's what I hold in my heart. That's what I hold in my heart. You guys let us know in the comments
For sure.
if you've seen Birdman. What do you think? What do you think happened at the end? How do you interpret the messages throughout the movie? We definitely want to hear your guys' thoughts.
Oh yeah.
I'm giving this movie it's either a 9.5 or a 10 out of 10.
I was gonna say I think I'm like 9.5.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a 9.5 because I'm eager to watch it again.
Yeah,
even I want
check it out a second
want
time
to
and-
take all of it in again because of how much happened, and it's a really incredible feat, and I really enjoyed
Yeah.
the time spent with all the characters.
Oh yeah, it was super fun.
I would really like to go in and check that out again.
Under a more analytical point of view.
Yeah, for sure. And so what are you thinking? Like 9.5?
Yeah, I'm thinking probably about a 9.5.
Okay, cool.
'Cause
Watch
I really
Birdman.
enjoyed it. It was really, really good.
It's
The cinematography was super well done.
so good, dude.
Score was very fun, and
I've never heard just drums like
yeah,
as a score.
it drew you in, man.
so good.
Go check it out. Go watch it on HBO Max.
Sax.
Got him.
So before we finish up the episode today, just briefly, I want to
Yeah.
talk to you about your experience with Michael Keaton as Batman and what you thought about that role and kind of how it plays into
How
this.
it influences Birdman.
Yeah.
I mean, look, man, Batman 89 is a fucking trip.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Oh my god.
Batman Returns is even more of a fucking trip.
Yeah, it is.
And then we truly just got lost in Forever and Batman and Robin.
Yes.
There's a George Clooney reference in this movie. And
Wait.
George Clooney was also Batman. He said it once when they were talking about actors, I swear to God.
Oh, okay.
And I just had that connection. I was like, he was Batman too. And
That's so
I gotta
funny.
catch the scene again and see how,
And,
in
yeah,
what
like,
context.
how he references him.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. But I mean, I like Michael Keaton as Batman.
This is great.
Yeah.
He's such a weird Bruce Wayne.
That's the
He's so
thing.
fucking awkward.
Yes. It's refreshing in a way.
Almost, yeah. And Jack Nicholson's Joker, I mean,
You can't.
come on.
Yeah.
He's
come
a
on.
whole fucking thing.
Yeah. He's in a league of his own, man.
He's so brutal, yet he's so gaggy.
Ha ha ha.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Did you? I have.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Tommy Wiseau.
Jesus. Does he do that in that video?
Yeah.
Oh,
He said,
dude.
do you ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? Huh?
oh
Did
my-
you?
Yeah, dude. I forgot
I
about
have.
that. Oh, fucking amazing. Please check out, Tommy Wiseau is going
Watch
to be the new
Green
Joker.
Room.
Yeah.
Or sorry,
The green do
Room.
watch The Green Room.
I was gonna say, I think I was confusing the Disaster Artist and The Room because the poster for the Disaster Artist was like a green screen.
Yeah, with James Franco in the front.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But watch The Room, starring Tommy Wiseau.
Dude.
I did not hit her. It's bullshit. I did not.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. The world would be a better place if everybody loved each other.
Poetic cinema. And then go watch his Joker audition
yes,
tape.
yes. You have
It's
to.
fucking amazing.
I love him.
The new Joker.
Ah,
God. Just screaming.
But yeah, no, I liked Michael Keaton as Batman, and I'm interested to see him return.
Yeah, so that's one of the craziest things about Birdman to me now is that it's because I thought for a second when Birdman was talking him up in the movie,
Yeah.
I was like, so is he just gonna be like, fuck this play and like sign over
We're gonna
on
like,
Birdman
whatever
4?
I'm doing Birdman 4.
But no, he just went like completely manic off the
Yeah.
rails, but in a better way if you believe in like a hopeful note at the end of it.
Yeah.
But I just think it's fucking funny that like Michael Keaton is now stepping back into that
It's
role.
kind of hilarious.
And even, dude, one thing that I hold in my heart to this day, the semester before I graduated at Kent State, he spoke there as an
that's
alumni.
so cool.
And he fucking ended the speech with, "I'm Batman."
Oh, that's sick.
He gassed himself up from 89 Batman
That's sick.
to a fucking crowd of college students, just like Zach Galifianakis is, or I think it's Birdman saying it. He's like, if you make this movie, all these fucking like,
Yep.
all these fucking
All
like
these
college
fucking-
kids, all
yep,
these Twitter
they'll eat it
kids,
up,
like,
they'll eat it up.
yeah, dude. Isn't it? And it's speaking so much truth to how that's
Yes.
happening right now.
Absolutely. They were like, "Oh yeah, Michael Keaton's gonna be back in The Flash," and everybody was like,
Exactly, dude.
foaming at the
Exactly.
mouth.
Which I'm not. It's exciting. What are they going to do with it?
Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to handle the whole Ezra Miller situation over at DC.
So I think from what I've kind of seen is that they're doing like a soft reboot.
Soft one.
So like certain characters will continue to be like portrayed by like their OG counterparts, but
Gotcha.
there will be new characters, like actors as well. Like obviously Superman's going to be a new person.
Yeah, we're getting Superman Legacy.
I don't think they've said any like I know there's a Batman movie coming.
Yeah,
Brave
yeah.
and the Bold.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's going to be
I don't know.
I don't know what it's going to be. I've been seeing like people kind of theorizing that it might not even be like a Bruce Wayne movie.
What? That's nuts.
You know, theoretically it could be like Dick and Damian or something.
That would be wild. That would be like a wow.
That's one way to breathe life into the Batman franchise.
You're not
so
wrong.
we don't have to keep experiencing
Bruce Wayne.
Thomas and Martha get gunned down every 30 seconds.
Very good Harley Quinn episode on HBO Max about that very experience.
Blab, blab, blab.
Yeah, dude. Kind of crazy.
But yeah, I don't know exactly how it's going to play out.
Well, I am, I'm excited to see him in the suit again.
Oh, definitely.
And it's going to be probably, I'm not going to say it's going to be grittier. Batman 89 was fucking gritty, dude.
Yeah, it was.
He killed people.
He's out here.
That's the
just murdering
first.
people.
That's the first instance that I've seen Batman kill anybody ever. And Batman Returns.
Dude, when he kills somebody and then just goes,
Oh my god, dude! Yes, that's all he had to do, bro. Yeah, that's classic. That's classic Batman.
looking
Also,
the upward shot.
yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. Have you seen Val Kilmer's Batman? Like, it's the Batman that's smiling. He's just
Yep. Yes.
me and Kayla watched Batman Forever and died the whole
Dude,
motherfucking
it's so
time.
fucking funny.
Val Kilmer's
He
bat
exists
chin.
as Batman.
He does. He truly does. But we're not talking about Val Kilmer.
We're talking about Michael fucking Keaton.
Yeah, dude. In Batman Returns, it really stood out to me because there's a villain with a bomb, and Batman just like places the bomb back on him and kicks him off a bridge, and he blows up
Bye.
bits.
Bye.
And he's not even almost giving a fuck.
I'm not fazed by that.
No, dude. No.
I don't have to help. I'm not going to kill you, but I don't have to save you either.
Oh my god. Literally, there's a scene. It's the final confrontation between him and the Joker, him and Jack Nicholson. I can't remember exactly how the scene plays out, but he gets to the top of this tower, and when they're interacting for the first time in this scene, Michael Keaton's literally just like, I'm going to kill you. He literally says he's like, I'm going to kill you.
I fucking love it. Actually.
And he does. So fucking insane, dude.
So many like different storylines where they're like, you know, Bruce Wayne can never kill. If he ever kills the Joker, then he's going to like fall into like, you know, madness. They do there's a whole season of Titans that exists where at the start of it, Jason Todd gets fucking, you know, done in.
Yeah.
And Bruce Wayne kills the Joker.
That happens in Titans. Damn.
He shows up and proceeds to beat the shit out of Joker and kill him with a crowbar.
That's bad.
And then he's like, I'm gone. He's like, I'm done. He's like, I'm leaving. And he like vanishes.
That's what Jason Todd wanted him to do.
He like vanishes for like the whole season and then comes back at the end.
Wow. That's pretty sick.
Fuck Batman. Titans be like.
Edgy. Guess some real shit goes. That's real shit.
Yeah.
Guess some real shit goes on in that
I think
show.
that's season 3 of Titans.
That's nuts. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Titans.
Lots and lots of things.
Rest in peace.
I'm out of tea.
You know, the whole, pretty much every DC live action property.
Lots of things are happening.
While we reboot everything.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, man. So, I mean, I'm always gonna love Batman '89.
Yeah, for sure.
It's fucking amazing. Just
It's
a really
classic.
fun
Yeah,
Bruce Wayne.
It's a classic, you know, Batman.
Absolutely. And you know, Tim Burton had a whole nother Gotham, dude. Like,
Dude,
I really enjoyed the Gotham that he created in that.
the fucking Riddler.
That was out of Tim Burton's hands at that point. He did that one and did Batman Returns, and then shit just got
Wild.
wonky. Wonky.
Yeah, Jim Carrey just kind of walked in on set one day wearing like a green spandex suit, and he wouldn't take it off.
Just doing the fucking dancing. He gets a buzz cut as the Riddler. I'm like, this is why a buzz cut? Why do we need to see his dick?
Thank you, Jim.
I'm like, they really just put him in a fucking morph suit?
They did.
Come on, man.
All the budget went towards the bat suit and the Batmobile.
God. Yeah.
They had like $12 budget left, and they went and
got him his little fucking
bought him a morph suit and a head. Yeah, a fucking
oh dear God,
Riddler mask.
No, I'm totally cool with doing a full episode on all of the classic Batman movies.
The Batman deep dive. We missed our chance for the 75th anniversary or whatever a couple years ago.
Shit.
Oh, fuck. Shit.
Maybe when we get closer to Batman the Brave and the Bold.
Wow.
But honestly, I love how Michael Keaton's still super gung-ho about Batman.
Yeah, no, it's so cool.
And how that relates to Birdman and its existence in general. It's just perfect.
It's really insane how like perfectly it all collided together.
Absolutely. And it's really funny to watch Michael Keaton in interviews because people will ask him kind of like deeper questions about the process and about the acting. And I saw him so many times on a big board with the director, all of his co-stars. He was like, yeah, that might be a question for the director.
You just field your questions over here, man.
Like
I'm just the talent.
Yeah, he did so good though too. It's like, but he's not even. All the actors have these long-winded responses sometimes. You know what I mean? He's just like,
we joked on set about how it was a cosmic gumbo.
Cosmic gumbo.
It's a little bit of drama, a little bit of the exploitation films of the 70s.
Oh my God.
We kind of called it a cosmic gumbo.
Me and Ed Norton
joked on set about how it was a cosmic gumbo.
Oh my God. This is why no one watches the Storyworks podcast.
Unprofessional bullshit. So you want me to interview you just as Birdman?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, I would.
Tim Robinson. Okay. Tim Robinson.
There it is.
There it is.
Welcome to the try to go one episode of the podcast without referencing Tim Robinson challenge, parentheses, impossible.
Yeah, I can't go one day of my life without referencing Tim Robinson, dude.
I can't talk about it without crying.
I can't talk about it without laughing. All right, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in.
We've wrapped up. That's another one in the bag.
Birdman was so fucking good. I'm so excited to see it again.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm here for Michael Keaton, a true king and a true Batman.
Bring him back.
We'll see how he does.
Yeah, it'll be good.
It's gonna be way easier to move in the suit. I'll tell you that. It's not one piece of rubber.
That's true.
We want to see that flexible
The
action.
One Piece?
Goodbye. We don't talk about One Piece here. Sorry, half of our audience.
I was gonna say alienate half of our viewers real quick.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe somebody could comment and convince me to watch One Piece. Let's see if you guys can
I'll
do
convince you right now. It gets really good around episode 587.
Does he find the One Piece?
No.
Fucking shit.
He gets closer to finding that around episode 876.
I'm gonna be the Pirate King.
But it really, really gets good around episode 950.
And the filler's good too, bro. Just watch it. It's worth it.
You fucking got me with, and the filler's good too.
It's never good.
It's just Luffy getting his driver's license.
Luffy gets his license. All right, guys.
Alrighty.
This was the Storyworks podcast.
Sayonara, everybody. Peace be with you. Namaste.
I need some food.
Bye.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. That's a crap.
That's a wrap. I'm gonna go get me a wrap.
Wow. No, baby, thank you, bro.